Hey everyone, I'm Jacob Castro and welcome to another product review here on Jacob's Aquarium. Today we'll be taking a look at Kessil's newest LED for planted tanks, the A160WE Tuna Sun, the successor to the A150W Amazon Sun. This new LED has a bunch of new and exciting features that I think will make it one of the best LEDs for planted tanks on the market today. The most notable being the tunability feature that gives the hobbyist the option to adjust color and the overall light intensity. I really didn't see a point to this feature when I first heard about it, but once I tried it, I realized that this could be a great option for a hobbyist that needs a good lighting system that grows plants well, but has a constantly changing tank with all types of different plants coming and going at any given time. Myself. Being able to dim the light or increase its brightness is very helpful because one week I may have the sensitive Anubias plants under it, and another week I may have dwarf hairgrass, which loves high light. So using this LED on my holding tank will give me a lot more flexibility when it comes to where I can store certain plants in my holding tank. Other than myself, new hobbyists may like this feature because they can start a tank with low light, easy to grow plants and not burn them to death with such a bright light. And later on, if they want to, try more demanding high light plants. Now that we've talked a little bit about the light, let's go ahead and unbox it and install it on the tank. As with all Kessil products, the packaging is awesome. I love the big picture on the front of the box and the glossy, high quality feel it has. Inside the box, the LED is positioned in the center and there are two small compartments that house the DC power supply and pieces to mount the LED in a canopy or to Kessil's optional gooseneck mount. Taking out the LED and holding it in my hands, I notice once again how well made and solid it is. The materials used to craft this LED make it a very durable unit that will last a long time and in my opinion justifies its price. Underneath the LED, Kessil also includes an owner's manual and a warranty card. Now that we've seen what comes in the box, let's now screw on the metal plate that's part of the included mounting kit so we can use the LED with Kessil's gooseneck. So before I remove the Amazon Sun, I wanted to show you guys that the Tuna Sun is basically the same size as its predecessor, just slightly taller due to the two adjustment knobs at the top. As far as the amount of LEDs, there are significantly more in the Tuna Sun. Kessil is able to pack so many LEDs in a compact form due to their unique, dense matrix LED configuration. This design packs more LEDs on a single chip, resulting in a smaller light fixture that can emit a powerful, intense beam of light at a variety of colors and spectrums. Pretty cool in my opinion, and I think it's much more appealing than the traditional individually placed LEDs on a board-like fixture, similar to my Marineland fixture. I think the Kessil has something really good going for themselves because their fixtures are so unique in a sense where their footprint is just so small, you know, and it doesn't really take up a lot of space on the top of your tank, and it gives you more access to the top of your tank whenever you have to do maintenance or whatever. You know, you can still keep the area lit, but at the same time you get a great fixture that produces an incredible amount of light for its size. So now let's remove the Amazon Sun and replace it with the Tuna Sun. For the purposes of this video, I'll be using the only gooseneck mount I have to show you guys how the LED works until my second one arrives next week. Now that we've got the LED mounted, let's take a look at the adjustments we can make to the color and intensity of the light. Now to turn the light on, the intensity adjustment knob must be turned slightly. There we go. So here's how it looks turned all the way up. And then all the way down. Alright, now let's adjust the color intensity. Here it is turned all the way down. And then all the way up. I would say it has a pretty good range to be able to dial in the perfect color intensity for any tank. However, it does get a little bluer as you turn it up. I personally like the orange yellowish side, and I think most planted tank hobbyists will as well. The bluer the tank looks, the more unattractive it seems to me, but maybe some of you like the blue setting, so it'll pretty much just come down to personal preference. Now, as far as the Tuna Sun being brighter, I did notice a slight difference, but it's not to say the Amazon Sun wasn't bright enough. Both fixtures produce an incredible amount of light for their size, and I think anyone would be happy with the brightness emitted by either of these fixtures. But yes, the Tuna Sun is brighter, and most definitely will be a big help when it comes to growing light-hungry plants like dwarf hairgrass, dwarf baby tears, pretty much any foreground plant along those lines. And lastly, I wanted to do something I didn't do in my first video, and that is a sound test. Using my audio recorder, let's see how loud the Amazon sun is first. Okay, I'll admit it's a little on the noisy side, but as for me, the noise really doesn't matter. Let's now hear how loud the Tuna sun is. Like I said, almost silent. So that's Kessil's new A160WE Tuna Sun LED for planted tanks. I'd like to thank Kessil once again for providing this unit to me so I can show all of you, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review as much as I enjoyed filming it.